Hey guys, and welcome back to First Snow. I just felt like I wanted to play this, so that's what we're gonna do. Sorry I have to go. Affairs in my own club need some attention. Sometimes I wonder why I do this to myself.
Fine.
I ask myself that question all the time. Take it easy.
Take care.
It's starting to pile up in the snow.
Absolutely.
I'll make sure to see you around. Hold on. Can I? Let's do that. The two of us waved her off, Millie quickly darting back to fetch her still full cup and take it with her. A brief silence ensues between the two of us as we sip at our own, the quiet chatter of other students and staff at the cafe providing background noise as we do.
Sorry.
For being weird. About the hunting, that is. Oh yeah, wait. Yeah, wasn't that... What the fuck happened last time? I don't fucking remember. I'll have to watch the fucking video. I was shooting my mouth off. Forgot you liked animals and that sort of thing. I didn't take you for liking the great outdoors. Being stuck indoors all the time is easy to do when focusing on painting, but it gets stifling after a while. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I get that, because I want to go out and do stuff, but I should do that as well. Oh, I should also do that. My brain. Why is my brain blanking? But yeah, I so want to camp, and I so want to just go outside and have adventures. But since it's kind of weird and sucky to do it alone, I don't. I mean, I know I have Omni, and I know I have Kyle, but, like, I don't have good communication skills and, like, timing up skills and, like, that sort of thing to be like, hey, let's go out. Yeah. It'd be nice to take a trip somewhere with Eileen, to the mountains or wherever else. Seeing the places she likes to go and how it influences her art. Probably not to go hunting though. Millie's nice. Keeping the writing club going sounds like a lot of work. See, I could never have that I could never have had that nice chat if I hadn't called her over. You could stand to be a bit more social, you know. You're a good person. You get on perfectly fine with most. I'm flattered by what she's saying. I'm not sure exactly how to put that into practice. Without a reply forthcoming, Eileen. What did I say her name was? What did the game say her name was? I can't remember. Eileen gives out a flustered sigh. Allison, why do you think I joined this dumb club? When she mentions it like that, I realized I never did give her a compelling reason. Caprice and I pushed it on her until she broke, or at least that's how I understood it. I actually thought about joining the existing art club for a while, back when they first offered. They seemed interested in me, and I was just some bewildered freshmen who didn't know anything at that point. Over a time, I realized they didn't give a damn about me. They just wanted my paintings and my skills. It was a trophy for their club, something to be shown off. That's when I gave up on them. That is fair. I hate feeling like that. I try not to... I try not to make my friends feel like that, or like make it deserving of them. Like, this person is a trophy. They did all the work. Brag, brag, type thing. I try to do that with Omni because they're my partner, and I'm like, look at my partner. It's my partner. Brah. So, because partner. So you joined this one because Priest was better?
No.
She's the last person I do this for. I joined the club for you, Allison. You wanted to hang out while I did my thing. I like that. There were no mental games and no need to worry about ulterior motives. I had someone to share my interest with. That's all I really wanted. It worked out pretty well in the end. I got someone to share my love of painting with, and thought that maybe the club would help you out, thought maybe the club would help you open up a bit. She joined for my sake, as well as her own? Oh, well, gosh, shucks. I feel awkward now. I awkwardly fiddle with my own coffee cup, trying to think of how to reply as my cheeks flush. I don't know what to say. Well, I do. I do. We need to get to class. Raising an eyebrow at the change of topic, I grabbed my phone and checked the time. I realized I had completely lost track of time while relaxing here with Eileen. Eileen, that's it. I quickly jump from my seat, pushing it as Eileen collects her things and swings her coat and scarf around her.
Oh!
Chemistry's about to start. What class do you have coming up? Math. I do not pity you. I would have... Same mood. Yeah. All energy dissipates from the situation as I pat her shoulder in sympathy. Hang in there, Eileen. The safari? Ooh. We're at the zoo, not the safari. The elephant's mighty trumpeting sends a couple of children scurrying away with giggles of laughter. The animal as don't you mean the animals are as excited about the small crowd watching? Don't you mean that the animal is as excited about the small crowd watching on... What do you want? Shush. Shush, phone, shush. This sentence is... This... Developers, I think I found something a little bit wrong. The animal as excited about the small crowd watching on as they are of him. I think what it's supposed to be saying is the animal is as excited about the small crowd watching them as he is about the animal is as excited about the small crowd watching them on as they are about him. That is a very weird sentence. I do not know what they mean. Stepping back from the enclosure and joining Eileen once more, the two of us walk on. Even as we bought our tickets, I wondered if coming here during winter was such a good idea. It turned out to be better than I could have hoped for. Tiger hot dog. Icy penguin to go! Why not just serve elephant ears? I'd never been here with so few people around. Usually this is a complete madhouse. It's nice. Oh yeah, this was our date. I thought we were here for the club. As we stroll on, Eileen takes my hand in hers as we walk. It's weird how a simple gesture can make me feel so warm. My cheeks hurting as I smile. I've seen it done in so many romantic movies, but actually feeling someone take my hand in there so unexpectedly is comforting. You're easy to please. Shut up! Fuck you! Without any real idea of how to respond, all I can do is keep walking. Maybe I should find it off-putting that Eileen's so calm about this sort of thing compared to me, but I think I might even prefer it. She feels reliable, I think. Level-headed. Crowded or not, it's a nice zoo. What is this? Is it a stork? Is it yeah, it's a statue. Okay.
Huh?
You never been to a zoo before? Considering I've only been to this city since college started, not really. Wait, where'd you come from then? Wait, Oh! Russia. My family immigrated a few years ago, so still getting used to how things work around here. The question of whether she was a native has genuinely never occurred to me. She doesn't have any kind of accent, so I would never have given it thought. If she's Russian, I couldn't tell at all. That was a lie. Oh. Ow. The reason why I keep saying ow is because I think I have a cavity. Or at the very least, something is up with my tooth, so... Speaking... hurts? Is just doing some things normally hurts, I guess. I can't tell if she meant it for it to be a joke. Her expression makes it obvious she didn't expect me to actually fall for it. It's too late to laugh now, and I just feel stupid not questioning her. I'm actually from around here, but I moved to Colorado when I was a kid. I never had any much interests in zoos. Colorado, huh? Why'd you go back here then? Moved out from my folks' place to make my own path, have my own home, partner, life, all that. To choose to move so far away from her family, especially to live in her apartment alone, it's hard to imagine considering how hard it's been for me. Having problems with her family is one thing, but jumping states to get away from them? Why do I get hints that she has, like, an abusive mom and, like, a neglectful dad, and both of them don't like her for being lesbian? Or for liking girls. I'm just saying lesbian because I don't know if she is interested in boys or not. I'm definitely a lesbian! That... Because that's... Because that... Like, yes, that's a little bit extreme, but in that context that I just put it in, that's not... Like, if extreme is 12, then what she's doing is like a 12.5. It's not that extreme, but I get it. Left wondering if I should delve into the topic any further, Eileen speaks up as we leave on the savannah area. The few people around the zoo seem to be congregating around the eating area. The eating area ahead, which is a good sign. We should grab some lunch too. Hungry? Yeah, why not? To be honest, I just need a rest. Eileen's pace is unrelenting, yet she looks fine despite how ragged I am. I don't understand it. I'll go grab something. Go grab a seat for us before they're all taken, would ya? I think she noticed.
Sure thing.
Roger, roger.
Roger, roger.
Caprice's speech patterns are rubbing off of you. We both share a grimace at the idea before we part. Eileen headed for the hot food stall as I skip down one of the two unused tables on the outside of the seating area. I practically fall into the hard metal seat, watching the condensation from my breath rise into the air as I recover myself. If nothing else, at least going out with Eileen will do wonders for my fitness. Probably, yeah. With several couples in line ahead of her, Eileen crosses her arms and patiently waits. I can't help but let my eyes settle on her as she does. Ever since we met, I noticed how beautiful she is. That means you are falling hard for your girlfriend. Her order made, I am a little impressed at her managing to bring the sodas and hot dogs over in one trip. Yeah, that's not an easy task. With some very careful use of her fingers. Hungry from all the walking, I quickly slide mine towards me as she sets them down and takes a seat.
How much was my share? It's fine, don't worry.
Are you sure? I can pay. I can pay. I can pay you back. I don't want to be seeming like a cheapskate.
You already bought my ticket.
Brain, I hate you.
I said it's fine. Besides, it's nice to dote on someone.
Haha! Now I can throw something at Omni! Haha! When she puts it like that, it's hard to argue with her. Letting Eileen have her way, I start on my food. Fuck off, seagull! A loud bird squawks in the distance, its call reaching right across the entire zoo. I've always liked the strange and unfamiliar sounds you get in a place like this, compared to the relative quiet of the apartment and routine sounds of school. As comfortable as Eileen looks, packing up her quickly finished hot dog and soda and pitching them into the nearby bin, I can't quite seem to settle down. Thankfully, she's willing to take charge, given that I have no idea what I am doing or how to act.
Enjoying yourself?
A little bit, yeah.
Ah, yes!
I should not have expected anything else. I really need to settle down. At least she doesn't seem to be too harsh on me for my nervousness. But it's plainly obvious that this is my first date. Oh, great. We got a fucking train wreck over here. Give me 1 second. I gotta do something before it gets later. And I've been putting it off a little bit because of this video, but meh.
A few moments later.
Alright, I'm back. Oh, excuse me. I also got myself a glass of milk. Thank you? What is that? What does that mean?
What makes you think that?
My brain is like, oh, now that I've gone away, I don't have to, like, think about that. No, so I have to, like, kind of get back into my talking mood. No, I mean, that is a good point. She might just be freaking out on the inside while you're freaking out on the outside.
You've never gone out with someone before?
Well, you don't know that.
Do I look like I have?
Oh, everything just went wrong. System malfunctioning. Sound the alarms. Man overboard. Oh my god, that was a great retort. Oh my god. Okay. Holy fucking shit, was that funny? I almost blurt out a rather blunt answer. Uncomprising is definitely the word for me, for her. But that doesn't mean she couldn't have had a girlfriend before me. Especially at our age, come to think about it. At least I had the excuse of being a bit shy and focusing on my school or work. Ugh. Eileen said herself she's known at least to... Eileen said herself she's known since at least high school. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, that's cute. Eileen brings her head down, resting her chin on her arms as they lay on the table. I'm dumbstruck as she looks up with me with those tired eyes of hers.
For what it's worth, I'm glad you're my first. You're a sweet girl.
Aww. That look she gives me single-handedly explained why people do this dating business. Fucking Christ. For one brief moment, it feels like the two of us are really in sync as we look into each other's eyes. And then we get interrupted by a bird! Fuck you, bird! Only for a moment, though, before the small bird suddenly lands and onto the table between us. Its head darts this way and that, but it doesn't seem the least bit shy about parking itself in front of Eileen's startled face.
Well, now, hello there.
Hello there.
Ah, a little fox sparrow. It's so cute.
Is that a fox? I will take Allison's word for it. Even my excited whispers don't seem to bother the little thing, leading me to gingerly breaking off a little of my hot dog bun and trying to feed it. Well, a little too timid to outright take it from my fingers, it seems quite happy to pick at a few sprinkles of bun I leave before it on the table. Eileen seems content to simply watch our little companion.
You know what it's actually called?
It's orange and white, after all.
Yeah, it's a fucking bird. It has wings, so...
That would make it easy to remember.
Yeah, I guess. As the slightly chubby bird busses itself, becoming a little chubbier, I feel my cheeks hurting from my
You
smiling.
really like animals, don't you?
Yes, I do. I pause a little before quickly feeding again as the bird looks at me unexpectedly. If our little friend lives around the zoo, it's obvious how it could become so
We've
tame.
always had pets back home, so I grew up around them.
Aw.
Your family keeps getting bigger and bigger. Must have been a hard change when you moved out.
Yeah. Apparently having its fill, the bird spreads its wings and flies off at a surprising speed for its weight. I mean, it is a small bird. Small birds go fast, so... Also, I'm drinking from a top-of-the-morning coffee mug that I got literally today as of this recording. So... Well, not this recording, I guess. As of when I first awoken for the day, let me put it that way, and the recording is kinda in that day. I'm not gonna timestamp when I got that, but I got it the day of recording, I guess, quote unquote. I wave it off. My hot dog, the worst for wear, thanks to my picking at the bun.
Bye-bye.
Oh my god, that was so cute!
You're a dork.
I couldn't say it any better than myself. I laugh off her her job? I laugh off her jab before returning to our conversation. It was hard when I left, yeah. I have a new family, though. You, Caprice, Rose, and everyone else I've met at college. Yeah, a real family. Disappointedly, Eileen looks rather skeptical at the idea. Then again, she doesn't seem to get that well with anyone besides Wallace and I. I was always an optimist, I guess. Nothing wrong with that, maybe. Nothing wrong with that. Maybe, and hopefully some of it will rub off on me. Eileen picks herself up from the table, giving a big stretch as... Why did I say big as if she was a cat? My god, maybe I need to go to bed. Giving off a big stretch as she does. For a moment, we just look at each other, simply appreciative of the fact that we're here together.
Allison.
Yeah?
Huh?
As she picks herself up a little off her chair in order to lean across the table, it seems obvious what she's doing. Relaxed enough to let her get away with a quick little peck, I close my eyes and lean forward a little in anticipation, my heart beating just that little bit faster. As the feeling of her tongue hits my cheek, my body suddenly freezes up as a shiver runs down my spine. I hear myself give out a weird startled gasp before reflexively fall back into my chair. Eileen looks rather nonplussed as she settles back into her own chairs, her eyes studying me as she does. What was that? You just had mustard on your cheek. And I was maybe bullying you a little bit about it. I feel my face flower into a wild blush as I grimace at her, partly for her betrayal after my expectation of an affectionate gesture, and partly for startling me so bad. How to read Eileen's interested expression, but I don't care to ask as I sulk. I am genuinely a little mad at her, but I don't think it's getting through. I'm not used to the physical side of all of this. Letting out an amused snort and picking herself up from her seat, Eileen dusts herself off and gets ready to go. Come on, Miss Pouty Lips. Let's get moving before the weather gets bad. I may need to censor that picture in the background. As Eileen closes the door to the apartment, I let my coat slot. Yeah, I probably do need to go to bed and just let myself not talk. I let my coat drop to the floor as I collapse over the back of her couch in exhaustion. How can this girl keep such a pace up for a whole day? Is totally beyond me. Even now, she doesn't seem too bothered. The only sign she's tired at all being some stretching after she takes off her scarf and coat. Haven't collapsed on me, have you? I'm dead. You can have all my stuff. Better check before digging the grave. Remember how they used to do that? Sticking a big pin into the toe to see if they woke up from the pain?
Oh!
Look at that! I'm finally alive! It's a Christmas miracle. Future me, censor, please, As she busies herself behind me, my eyes is drawn to her entertainment cabinet that the TV is sitting on. Television, there we go. With curiosity getting the better of me, and perhaps to distract my wandering mind, I walk around the couch and press right against the right door to pop it open. Press at the right door to pop it open. I'm hardly surprised that the movies inside are perfectly organized, but the genres she collected are strange. You want some? You want a coffee or something while you rummage through my stuff? I'm not rummaging, I'm just rummaging. I tried to think of another word to describe what I'm doing, but it doesn't take long to realize Eileen's right, looking like a little kid that got caught with their hand in the cookie jar as she walks back over. I try to change topics. Oh, she's into westerns! Oh, I can get behind Eileen! Do you really like westerns or something? They're either those or documentaries. Sorry to disappoint. I just like westerns. Can't beat a nice simple plot with a good guy drifting into a town, getting over on the bad guy, and walking into the sunset. Nice landscapes too.
Sure.
Yeah, that makes sense. Something feels off as we stand around in her apartment and chat, but it's hard to put my finger on it. The silence are just a little too long. The chatter nothing more than small talk we've usually never needed. Here we are, the evening after a date, and filling the time milling about her quiet apartment. Even the usual background noises of passing cars and busy tenants I hear around my home are nowhere to be heard. Just the two of us shuffling alone. The thought of sharing a night with Eileen has passed my mind more than once, even if I tried to distract myself from it. Is it too early? Would she think I'm weird? I don't even know how you bring that subject up. Without any really reason to, I idly fiddle with Eileen's movie collection and read off the covers to seem to occupy. You know, our date doesn't have to end now. Yeah, I think that's what you two were thinking, and I'm glad she said it. But we will see where the date continues in the next video, in the next issue of this series. I'm full of burps at the end. Oh no. So I guess with that, thank you guys so I just realized what I like to lead up. I just realized the connect. Oh no, I'm filled with burps. So with that, oh my god. So with me leaving a cliffhanger on their date, let me put it that way. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys liked it, please leave a like, subscribe. It would really help me become a big YouTuber star, man. That's eventually what I want to become in life. Ring the bell for notifications so you can see if you, so you get notifications of when I upload videos on my very weird schedule. This is not the only this is not the first snow I've done. I've made a whole series out of this. Other than first series, I have done 2 Try Not to Laugh challenges. I have played The Room, Steven Universe Save the Light, Among Us, and Undertale. And those are all active playthroughs and a challenge and stuff. I have not done a Try Not to Laugh challenge in a long time. I should look up an animal Try Not to Laugh challenge and then do that. I'm gonna do that. not like right after this video, but still. If you guys want to binge through an entire series that's complete, or if you only have time for a one-off, some of those are Doki Doki Literature Club. I don't know why I always default to that one. I guess I just do. Anyway, Doki Doki Literature Club, Little Inferno, Slime Rancher, Papers, Please, and I have played There Is No Game Wrong Dimension. So yeah, so with that, I will see you guys in the next issue. See you!